Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading. My apologies for missing last week. I am feeling much better now though and can rock out the quality that you deserve. So let's get to it. I'm not gonna lie, today's energy has shifted somewhat this afternoon. Um, we'll see. It's been a bit flustered. What's going on in your world? Who have I done so far? Taurus, Scorpio, and Libra. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to take from that. In any event, let's start fresh. Oh, okay. Four of Cups and the Two of Cups. Oh, is this going to be about love? I actually don't think I've done any love readings today. It's all been like career or kind of like about self, right? So I'm intrigued. Let's learn more. Four of Cups always gives me that energy of taking a time out and someone having your back, okay? And you know, to me, this feels like spirit because it's someone that you don't see, but they're absolutely there and they're absolutely guiding you and protecting you from the elements, okay? Next to the Two of Cups, that always leads me to think that this is either like a love connection or it has to do with a really strong soul bond connection. You know, it doesn't have to always be, you know, sexual and romantic. We have the King of Pentacles coming out next with the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Wow. Okay. This feels really good. Oh. Maybe not. The King of Pentacles, I feel like this is somebody that you know. I feel like this is somebody that's obviously opposite of you. For me, the King of Pentacles always carries that kind of Virgo energy. This is someone who's an earthy type individual. They might enjoy nature, but they're not the most grounded. They're incredibly intuitive though, like incredibly intuitive. And they're very proud of, you know, their monetary accomplishments, but that's not everything to them, okay? They don't think of themselves as the end all be all at all. I feel like they have some air in their chart, quite honestly. Yeah, I feel like they're an earth sign, so like a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but they've got air in their chart, all right? With the Ace of Cups next to it, this is a brand new beginning in love, and it's gorgeous. This is something that is being released into the world, sort of thing. I think it's something I'm just hearing that it grew from something small. So I don't know if you were friends with this person and this grew to something more, it flourished into something more. You are represented by the Nine of Cups, I feel. This energy of someone who's accomplished quite a bit on their own, who has a life of their own, who is very self-sufficient, very independent, very confident. I think you're classy. I think there's an air of, I don't know, mystery to you so much, but very much, you enjoy the finer things in life is what I'm going to say. Okay? Absolutely. I don't think, again, I think you're modest, but I don't think you're afraid to show your accomplishments either. Like you're not afraid to put yourself on display, which is a good thing. That's not negative at all. I'm just going to move this back a little bit. I don't have a lot of space because of where I've placed the camera. There's something here though about a lack of connection. It's almost like someone's receiving more than the other in this connection. Yeah, I'm just getting imbalances here. Like in both of these cards, there's an imbalance in something with a coupling, with a coming together in a situation. What's that about? I'm wondering if you met this person during a time when you felt like kind of all hope was lost, where you felt that the sky was gray and nothing was ever going to change and nothing was ever going to get better. I don't think that you saw love coming in for yourself and you were really down. Like this is really sad. Like when you look at this Four of Cups card here, you know, just that energy in there. But again, Spirit wants you to know that they were always there for you. They're always behind you and they're bringing you something new in love. This is a new beginning in love with this King of Pentacles individual. But I am concerned about this lack of balance here. But it's interesting because so far, you know, as a general overall view that the spread is wonderful. Let's see what else. Oh, wow. This is really, the cards have not been jumping like this at all today. Eight of Swords. Interesting. This is my card where somebody doesn't realize they can set themselves free from something. Like they literally can't see that all they have to do is pop off the top and fly. Okay, and it's kind of like the same energy here where, you know, you can't even see what's around you, behind you. It's almost, you can just focus on the negative and the sadness, right? Tell us more about this Eight of Swords, please. It feels like it's with respect to this King of Pentacles in some way, shape, or form, but carry on. Clarify the Eight of Swords, please. The Moon. Very not great energy. Okay, tell us more. Tell us more, clarifying the Eight of Swords and the Moon, please. I just heard Moonlight Desires by Gowan, I think. Check out that song, see if the lyrics or just the melody appeals to you. I'm just hearing like these moonlight desires haunt me. I feel like there's something you don't want coming out. Is there something from your past that you don't want this person finding out? Capricorn. Huh. There's almost like, I feel like there's almost a part of yourself from the past, or there's, yeah, it feels like that you don't want this person knowing about. You kind of feel if this was illuminated that this would restrict the relationship somehow. Because the energy shift between this row to this one is profound. But it feels like subconscious. Like it feels like this is all subconscious and worry. Like this is what you perceive versus what actually is. Okay? The shadow aspects of yourself. You're afraid of that coming out. You've put this person on a pedestal, I think. Whoa, hello, I'm not taking half the deck. Oh, but that's interesting that one, when did that one pop out? The Knight of Pentacles. Something about taking your time on this one, and I feel like this is you. What is this taking your time? Like, what are you taking time? What are you moving towards that you're taking your time with? I feel like, again, there's this air of constructing what you want someone to see versus who you actually are, what you are. It's a false construct because you're so worried that if you do show yourself that they're not going to like some part of it, which is so weird because here, like, you're so self-confident, but I'm just getting, I'm hearing that when it comes to business and your work and that sort of thing, that's where this confidence comes from. This is where you feel you've had all of these accomplishments and stuff, but when it comes to your personal life, you're not quite as secure and as confident. You're so scared of letting someone see who you are, who you really are. You know, which really does speak to vulnerability, right? Which, again, we can be very successful in one part of our life and really struggle in another. Vulnerability is a lot different at work than it is, you know, in our personal lives, right? Then we've got the King of Cups in reverse. The High Priestess, or intuition. I think you're worried that there could potentially be a lack of balance in this situation, and you're putting on a front, or, you know, showing only certain parts of yourselves, the good parts of yourselves, because of a negative experience that you've had in the past with the King of Cups type of energy. Yeah. So King of Cups, I mean, you know, it could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But I think what's more important to know here is that in the past you were involved with someone where there wasn't equal give and take, and potentially someone that did a number on you, that you felt you could be yourself with, you felt you could talk about how you felt, like your emotions. You could be honest with them and transparent and vulnerable with them. And that didn't end well, because I'm getting the same energy off of this Four of Cups up here as I am here, okay? So yeah, you've been hurt in the past. Oh, sorry, Cappy. That's not nice, is it? That really sucks. I think you should know, though, that this King of Pentacles, have they come into your life? I feel like they have come into your life. This King of Pentacles, whoever they are, they're good for you. This is a new beginning for you. This isn't going to be like this dud down here, okay? And not to slam other people, but, you know, this had nothing to do with you and everything to do with them and their wounds and stuff that needed to be healed within them, okay? Not sure what lessons you learned from that person, but, you know, I'm just hearing get back on the horse, because this person is safe, okay? If this is not resonating with you, this is not your reading, okay? Don't make it fit. I don't know why I felt inclined to say that, but someone needed to hear that. I don't really, like, I was going to ask to clarify this King of Cups situation, but honestly, I don't know that that's really where this is going. Like, but let's see, what else is going to come out? What else does our Capricorn need to hear? What does Capricorn need to hear this afternoon? What's important for Capricorn to know? I feel like this is a new love. You've not been involved with this person before, whoever this King of Pentacles is. I think you know them. You know, you've met them and stuff, but I don't think you've ever been in a relationship with them before. I feel really drawn to this deck here. I can't remember what it's called. Whispers of Nature or something. Nature's Whispers. Trying to see my boxes over there if I've got it. If anyone's curious, just leave a comment and I can provide that. But honestly, no one's really been asking me about the decks and stuff like that, so I'm just gonna cruise over that. But for some reason, I felt inclined to talk about it. This is very soft energy in this deck. I was really being called to use it. And as I was like, that was going through my mind, I heard, you know, that you may be all business on the outside, but I think like there's this marshmallowiness, there's this softness to you on the inside that people don't often see. I think they see the strong leader. I think they see that strong, independent woman or man. But deep down underneath, there's a tenderness to you. There's a gentleness that needs to be nurtured and taken care of. Again, I'm just being drawn that this relationship really did a number on you. Yeah. Messages for Capricorns, please. Pause. Okay. Be your best self always. I don't think you need to hear that, but okay. Or breakthrough. Clear endeavor. Be gentle with yourself. Inner truths. Okay. I think what Spirit's saying here is that whatever this was in the past with this, you know, King of Cups in reverse here really gave you pause. Like, look how blue she is, okay? Look how blue she is. I think that really, like, you can see when you compare the energies here, like, this broke you. This really, sorry, loves. I keep forgetting that the camera's way down here. It's really did a number on you personally anyhow. It really rocked your stability. Like it shook you. It shook you. And I think there's something here about your inner child being wounded, or inner child wounds being kind of dusted up with this involvement with this King of Cups here. I think that's what this card means. I understand now. Be your best self always. I think that's something that you were probably raised with, because as I was talking about the inner child, I was guided to look at this card to read it out. And I think, you know, in childhood, you were taught to always be your best self, to always put your best self forward. You know, that strength and independence was revered, sort of thing. Chin up. I keep hearing chin up, like chin up. No matter what shit kind of went down, you were encouraged to, you know, put on a smiley face and up you go, sort of thing. Like, don't wallow in it, sort of thing. You know, up you go, sort of thing. Because the energy here is matching, significantly matching. Okay. And I think that this is a wound that needs to be healed, because nobody's perfect, and it relates to wearing masks, which, did we not talk about that down here? Yes, not wanting to show people who you really are, like hiding, especially with this person here, or just in love relationships, exposing yourself and showing people the real you that maybe isn't so nice and tidy and perfect all the time, right? And so I think there needs to be some attention drawn to that, and some healing done around that. I think that this split from this King of Cups, or, you know, the heartbreak that you endured from this, or the sting in any event, was almost like a breakthrough moment for you that led to a transformation, that led to you ultimately going to meet this King of Pentacles here if you haven't already. You know, I think it needed to happen. And it's so interesting because there's almost like this, it's like the evolution here. Oh my God. I'm going to try to set it up because I want you to see this. I don't know if you're a really visual person, but I'm being called to do it this way. So you see how, like, the look on her little face there, chin up, like, you know, don't sit in it, don't wallow, sort of thing. And then there's this breakthrough, right? Like there's this pow, like this healing. So you see it's like a transformative experience where you've kind of transformed through that. And come out on top, or you're going to come out on top. So whether this has happened or not, you know, this is something to look forward to if it hasn't happened just yet. Clear endeavor and inner truth. With clear endeavor, I just really get this sense that Spirit was guiding you through this. I think Spirit was with you this whole time, and there's a gentleness here. I don't know if you have an interest in, you know, owls or birds of some sort, or if your favorite season is winter. There's something here, a real draw about winter. If this went down in the winter time, there's something about of those things that I've mentioned that you will know Spirit's with you when you get these signs, right? This is a confirmation for somebody that Spirit's been with you during this time and watching you along this journey, or is going to be watching you along this journey. I feel like this split happened some time ago. I don't get that this happened like within the last few weeks, that's for sure. I feel like this is a journey. If you haven't been on it, you know, it's going to be progressive. If you have been, again, it's this transformative experience. I think there was a lot of inner truths that needed to be revealed. And again, I think this King of Cups had something to do with being the impetus for that. And I know I said this, I love that this card came out, be gentle with yourself. And I know I said this before I started shuffling, something about you needing to be kinder to yourself. And then again, with this card reinforcing that, these childhood tapes that you have where, you know, you're being told to, you know, chin up, you know, trudge on, sort of thing, like don't mope around, and, you know, that sort of thing there. Okay. Any other messages here for our beautiful Capricorns before we go today? Gosh, sorry, I thought it stopped recording. I was about ready to have a heart attack because this is a beautiful message. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm getting, again, exploring inner child stuff. And as you do that, if you haven't already, as you do that, things are going to be revealed to you, and it's going to take you to even better places than you've been thus far. Okay? Yeah. Beautiful. This is beautiful messages. Any other messages before we go for Capricorn today? Nope. It's saying the moon. Okay. See if anything comes out of here. If nothing comes out of this deck, then I'm gonna call that the end of the reading, because I think I'm getting repeating messages coming through, which means that whatever they wanted you to know, it's been said. Okay, so we'll see if any more cards come out of this deck here. If not, we'll keep it short and sweet. Any other messages for Capricorn before we go? I'm really getting the biggest thing of all is just to be gentle with yourself. I love this. Damn. All right. A new romantic cycle begins. Something to look forward to. There's going to be fairness in this relationship. There's going to be balance in this relationship. If you've done this work, nothing is yet set in stone, okay? And I think what the takeaway that I'm really getting from this card is to keep in mind that nothing is permanent, okay? Nothing is permanent. Things are always shifting and changing. We always have the ability to change things within our life, and to just remember that everything is fluid, and not to hang on to concreteness and things like that, okay? If you haven't been through this journey yet, if you haven't been through this self-exploration and, looking through the inner child work and everything, and again, that doesn't have to be necessarily formal counseling, but if you haven't kind of been through this trajectory that I've been talking about, then this person and you're not going to connect just yet. The other potential is you could actually learn through this person. This doesn't have to be the person that you spend the rest of your life with. This could just be a soulmate contract where you learn about yourself and, perhaps reflect on some of this wounding through being involved with this King of Pentacles person, okay? But they are a safe place. They are a safe person. So there's two different scenarios. Either this person's going to help you with this, or it's not until you actually start actively working on this transformative experience that this relationship is going to begin. This romantic cycle is going to begin if you don't already know this person or if you haven't already met this person, okay? So Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there today. That's a beautiful ending. I hope that you have a fantastic week. If you've enjoyed this video, if it resonated with you, please be sure to hit the like button, share and subscribe, because this community seems to be blooming every day. And it's just so amazing to have so many people from around the world come together and share in a collective energy. So I thank you all and take care. Bye for now.